Alright, welcome back to Day Traders. And I hope this is working fine. I did get to the monitor, so I'm going to set up now. Running display link. So we can rock that with the Mac. That being said, traders, no trade recap yesterday. Didn't really trade much. Had one small trade. Was setting up this whole system, monitors, all that, and I fat fingered my first trade and horrible entry because I was trying to drag it, and being on the Mac, I'm not used to being on that versus the mouse. So I was like, you know what, let me just shut it down for the day. Didn't trade much yesterday, so we're back today. I had some family obligations after 10 o'clock today, some things to do. So I was trying to get a trade in relatively early if one presented, and I missed most of the day and afternoon. So off the rip, we break up off morning open. We see 9:30 candle right here, slight dip to this level here, and that's partly why I wanted to add. This was a key level here as well. We touched that key level. As you see, we did base a little bit in the prior session. Immediately break up, reject hard. And I was honestly looking for longs. I didn't think we would break down this hard, but chips fell hard and fast, gap down. And then you see the afternoon push, which actually correlates with our NQ here. So there was that, but I honestly thought we might test like point of control range, this sort of range, and then on the move up. After we dipped hard and fast, this would have been the perfect entry point here, but given where we were on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 10 minute, everything was relatively bearish on this day. As you see where I got in, we could still expand down, and we did. So I was a little hesitant, but that would have been the proper entry point. And then once we took off hard and fast, this wasn't the best entry either. I took the push right here, trying to take this push up. I thought, nice break up, reclaim breath, shoot up. I was going to target 62 points, the previous high of the morning range. I did take two actual contracts along here instead of one. They've been scaling down, so split up a little bit. And the plan was to add two at this key level here, which I had thought about putting one in here and one in here and spacing that out. And that's what the proper move was, because had I done that, I would have had a nice move. And I got here, would have caught another here. My range, my break even would have been around like right here. So I could have caught like 20, 30 points. I ended up taking about 12 and a half, 13 points. We rejected hard, but I thought this level, once, we started the base out, and we did here a little bit, not much, but again, chips sold off hard and fast. The 10, the 15, the 30 were all a little bit more bearish than I wanted. So again, a little bit hesitant on that, but that should have been the add. I should have split these two. Add one versus two here. And again, just kind of given the bearish day in nature off the morning, and you see we reject even lower. That's why I wanted to add a little bit lower to give myself more room. But then we base and break hard, and I did not want to add in here in case of this. So once we started to pop above, and I saw chips, and Flowzone was starting to talk about how the tape started to kind of dry up, and he was looking to go short in this range, and I was like, you know what, let me just take this. And it's a good thing. Scalp 13 points, like $60 on two, so nothing crazy on the day, but I did want to get in trade day on the account for the consistency rules, just knowing I had some other things to do and really couldn't trade much of the day here today. and then we immediately break down. Um, this would have been a good add point to go long. If I was here looking back on everything, you see key level, range, and then this entire chop. I mean, this would have been tough. We break hard and fast, but this is a bit of a bull flag. We are holding key levels from the previous session, so good chance you could just take the bottom. And I mean, had you taken that, you would have been fine the entire time. You could have even taken. I mean, this range is what 295 to 340, like 350. So you're talking 40 to 50 point range. That's not small. So could even taken one here. Maybe exit and then rebought. And then you just straight break up as we see chips do the same in the afternoon and dipping now. So we had that one trade, got a trade day in. I haven't really traded great on the week. I've had some stuff to do, been a little bit more busier this week with some family things and some things like that. But I'm up close to 300 on the week. Is that great? No. I mean, that should be a typical trade. 2 or 3 cons. 20, 30, 40 points. That's what I should be averaging on the daily at minimum. But again, trying to get this consistency back. We've been green all week. Starting to add back in more size, and we just continue to build from there and just get better each and every day. So we're green on the week, green on the month. Well, considering the last month, pretty much break even. So we've been green, big losses cut, and we'll continue each and every day, get better and better. So appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. Stay up, stay blessed, stay positive. Make it happen. Peace.